In 1600, Charles was the sickly second son of James VI of Scotland, later James I of England. When his father moved south to claim the English throne in 1603, little Charles was initially left behind because he was considered too frail to travel. Nobody expected much from him. Then his adored older brother Henry, Prince of Wales, suddenly died in 1612. Charles was now the heir. He became king in 1625 and soon found himself fighting bitterly with Parliament over money, religion, and one enormous question: how much power should a king actually have? Charles strongly believed monarchy derived its authority from God. Parliament increasingly believed the king still had to obey the law. In 1629, Charles dissolved Parliament. For the next 11 years, he ruled without calling another one. To raise money, he expanded controversial levies such as ship money, while religious policies associated with Archbishop William Laud terrified many Protestants. Then Charles tried imposing a new prayer book on Presbyterian Scotland. Scotland exploded in rebellion. Desperate for money to fight the Scots, Charles finally recalled Parliament in 1640. It was a disaster. Parliament attacked his ministers and attempted to dismantle the machinery of his personal government. Then Charles made an extraordinary mistake. In January 1642, he personally entered the House of Commons with armed men, intending to arrest 5 members of Parliament. They had already escaped. London turned against him. Charles fled the capital and raised his royal standard at Nottingham. The English Civil War had begun. Royalists fought parliamentarians across the country, but the creation of the new model army and commanders, such as Oliver Cromwell, transformed Parliament's fortunes. Charles was defeated. Yet even in captivity, he continued secretly negotiating with different factions, eventually helping provoke the Second Civil War. For his enemies, that was enough. In January 1649, Charles was placed on trial for high treason against the people of England. A king being prosecuted by his own subjects was revolutionary. Charles refused to recognize the court's authority. It didn't save him. On the 30th of January 1649, he stepped through a window of the banqueting house at Whitehall onto a scaffold. Before the axe fell, Charles reportedly declared, "I go from a corruptible to an incorruptible crown." One stroke